How's it? Wouldn't you know it? We finally get the 31s on the Crown Vic. Kind of doing this a little backwards. Gonna do the back part first. I had a totally different intro where I thought I was gonna get a lot more done. But nope, it'll probably just be the lift in this video. So stay tuned. Right into your wiring harness. Let's get a load of this bad boy. Okay, let's aim that downward, make sure we don't hit the wiring harness again. Looking pretty good. I'm worried about going too fast, honestly. Look how much rust it shakes out. Nice and sharp. Okay, we're still looking all right. Oh, this is just the worst. All right, let's go for it. What are you upset about? Something in the bumper? Multi-tool, no problem. Come on, down we go. Something back there. Ah, more metal. Okay. It's always back to the grinder. Alright, there was that nasty sharp little bit. Now we're going to just go right up through this bad boy. Pretty. I don't know how much better I'm going to make that. That's a little bit better. Nice. It's just stuff that vibrated off too. That didn't even that wasn't even cut. That's just, and it all fell on the ground. Hopefully I'll have some car left by the end of this. Get spacers for this thing. They're going to need to be at least 1.5 inches. Because that's how long these studs are. And what I got was 1 1/4. So guess who's grinding? Now it's time to get ground on studs. That's what she said. Wow, those really are no joke, huh? Word, Mr. There they are. That looks pretty nasty, but if we back this out, it'll probably clean it right up. very warm. rod. Alright, we'll just leave that there. Move on to the next. And I'm just going to cut the video here because obviously this is going to be boring and tedious. I'm suddenly noticing that I might not have enough space for my spacer. Ooh. Still got it. Let's get this bad boy on here. I finally did track down the impact, but it's charging. Get on there, you fool. That started. Not ambidextrous, not at all. This is funky. You kind of got to get it lined up just right and start one of these and then the next one, because sometimes you can get it so off that you can't actually get your socket down on it. So start with two kind of loose and then you should be golden. Everything takes so long on these projects. Oh, I'll just get a Crown Vic and I'll just throw some spacers on it. Just throw some spacers on it. It'll be super easy. In the first video, I was really like, oh yeah, I'll get this whole suspension lift done today. No, you dummy. Should have known better than that. To stop that from happening, I do have a pole that I'm going to stick between these studs to really tighten it down with. Alright, that's about as much as we'll manage that way. There's our post. My weight at the end of it is a pretty good indicator, and we're doing a star pattern like you do. Shoulder pop. That work. 131 by 10.5. Going on the Crown Vic. Sweet. Get some of these started on there, and hopefully the impact is charged by now. Look how bad that looks. Oh, come on, I know you go on there. Weird, it's like really tight. strange. I don't think it's a different thread because the nuts that were up there dropped right down onto the original studs. If anything, it's probably just this junky material. Yeah, that's probably fine. Except it doesn't look like the impact. My junky 3/8 impact will take that down though. On you go. Very good. Urgh. What is that about? Well, there it is. Looking pretty mean. Now we just gotta do all the other sides. First I'm gonna crank the wheel, see if we're not gonna scrape. There's not much more I can take out of there, but I should check. Well, it looks like it does rub pretty hard too. Gonna have to take off a lot more of that side there. I cut it pretty much right up to some plastic that's in there, but I wonder if I'm not gonna have to take the plastic out too. So I don't know how much farther in it's gonna get than that. Right up against the wheel well, I actually scraped the plastic back a little bit and hammered a tiny flange down. So hopefully that'll do it. And also while grinding we had a little mishap. Remember to wear safety glasses always. Yeah. One of those things might be embedded in my nose. I'm not sure if it's itchy or hurt. That's as much as I'm getting. I'm pretty sure I'm like a quarter turn from lock though. So that's not bad. I'm gonna leave the plastic here to try to save it from all this cut, jaggedy, gnarly metal. But it's the best I can do. So just do that one tire 4 times, and there you go. Looks pretty mean. A couple of the tires look a little soft, but as it sits right now, I got about 13 inches. So that's awesome. Got this rattle can right here. Gotta clean up the edges. Not that rust protection matters, but I literally have black spray paint right here. Come on out. Child safe lid. You're no match for me. Just cover up all that bare metal so it doesn't turn to a pile in front of us. It's not like the paint job will get any worse. Beautiful. Look at that. You can see there's already tons of overspray everywhere else. So who cares? Rust be gone. Beautiful. This is pretty much the essential Gambler. Still got a couple things I want to do. Probably going to sell this after the Gambler, so I want to get rid of the check engine light, so that's not too glaring. The entire evaporator, literally just, the whole charcoal can just fell out of the back of it. So I got to replace that. And I also like to get some skid plates and a bumper. But hey, this is Gambler ready right now. It's going to be a ton of fun.